All right. Hello, who dat? Um, just want to do a quick update. Try to make this a short video, but if people come on, I'll talk, obviously. Um, about hour and a half, 2 hours ago, roughly, Saints signed Brandon Marshall to a 1-year deal. Don't know how I feel about that. I mean, do we really need offense? I don't know. I mean, we kicked ass yesterday in the offense. I mean, I tend to agree with who that discussion said. How Brandon Marshall sort of a curse. I mean, I welcome him to the Who Dat Nation. Obviously, I'm gonna welcome him with open arms. Hey JGP, I was hoping to make this a short video, but it's not gonna happen now. It's all good. But yeah. So Brandon Marshall's a Saint. He signed a 1-year deal. Don't know the monetary values. Probably the same as Des Bryant's deal because they didn't have that much cap room to begin with. Don't know the corresponding move. Yep, that's what I just said. Don't know the corresponding move, but I hope it's getting rid of Crawley once and for all. But Teron Armstead's shoulder injury, I haven't heard any updates on that, so I really hope that he's not, I don't know, Zach. I mean, looking at his stats, he had 18 receptions of 154 yards, no touchdowns in 2017 with the Giants. This year, in 6 games with the Seahawks, he had 11 catches of 136 yards and a touchdown. So in the last 2 years, he's only caught 29 passes for 300-some-odd yards. He's only 30 receptions away from 1,000. So, at least it's been a few weeks since he's playing, probably about 2 or 3 weeks, but at least he's in better shape, I guess you can say Dez. I mean, hopefully he won't blow out anything. But I mean, we really don't need offense. I mean, and Brandon Marshall in his 13-year career has never made the playoffs. Not once. Never. So that's why I kind of go with who that discussion's kind of like him being a curse. I don't know. But, yeah, we kind of I still think we need to shore up the defense because Patrick Robertson's out for the year. He can't come back. They already, he's not coming back. Coach Payton's leaning towards bringing Ted Ginn Jr. and Tommy Lee Lewis back because he already said those two will be healthy pretty soon. I think Ted Ginn can't come off till, I think they said week 15, but I thought it was earlier. Tommy Lee Lewis is already in the practice mode, so he should be back in another week or two. I don't know why Tommy Lee Lewis is really on the roster, but, Parcells told him to pick him up 1 year, and that's why he's on the roster, basically, because Parcells tells you what to do, you're going to fucking do it. If he told you to run 500 reverses in a game, you're fucking going to do it. But this broke about, an hour, 2 hours ago. I couldn't get on at the time. I thought he did good. I hope they don't put him back on a practice squad. I mean, if anybody, they could probably put Austin Carr or cut him. I mean, he didn't do a whole lot. I think he caught 1 pass. But Keith Kirkwood, I think he caught, 3-4 passes maybe? I don't remember the exact amount he caught. But, the first pass he caught was for 13. I think the second one he caught for 43, if I remember right. I don't have him on fantasy, so that's why I don't know offhand. But, I mean, I think he did pretty good. Hey, Michael, what's going on? But I think he did pretty good, So, yeah, it's all good. Who that discussion is going to have his next video coming out pretty soon. So I'm going to watch his video after this. Obviously. See what's up. all that good stuff. He's going to be talking about all the moves. I want to see his, what he's got to say on the issue. So he's probably going to say what I just said. I mean, basically, he was saying Brandon Marshall was a curse. So he's probably going to say that. So, oh, yeah. We're going to win. So, yeah, we're definitely going to win. The Eagles are 4-5. The Eagles are the first team, I think, this year we playing with a losing record. And they were 4-3 a few weeks ago. They lost last night to Dallas. I'm kind of shocked there. Got hurt. I got so much shit talking from Dallas Cowboys fans this morning. The Saints are going to lose to the Cowboys. I'm like, we never lose to the Cowboys. We don't. We never have. We never will. I don't see us losing another game this year. Who the hell are we going to lose to? They talking this morning on Good Morning Football saying we're going to get swept by that dude's saying we're going to get swept by the Panthers because the Panthers are going to have like 4 or 5 wins in a row and then they play us. Okay, maybe the Browns did, but that's the only other team. We played like 4 or 5 division leaders in a row. Yeah. I mean, he's got the bipolar and stuff, but he did also in the first game of the season did not show up for the national anthem. I mean, I don't have one stand. I don't care about that personally. I don't even see how the national anthem got to do with sports, but he did post on his site that he didn't do the national anthem one time. So, I mean, in the past, Sean Payton would kind of shy away from controversy and stuff, but now I guess it's open season. Sean Payton said about that fire alarm he broke. He said something like destruction, blah, 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 blah. I forgot the exact quote. He goes, the damn thing was making too much noise, so I broke it. And then he said he'll pay for the damages. I don't know what he broke it with, but God bless Sean Payton. And then after that, to go on the field and get harassed by the Cincinnati security saying he needs to wear his credentials or they'll escort him out the stadium. That's bullshit. Everybody knows who Sean Payton is, for Christ's sakes. I mean, the NFL ought to fine Cincinnati for that. Yeah, I didn't post the picture, but I posted his comment because he had his Monday morning press conference, and but yeah, the next 3 games we got the Sunday night game and the 2 Thursday nights back to back, and then it goes back to the Sunday. So it's gonna be, and we got after this week we had 3 road games in a row, so that's gonna be, But I don't see us losing again. I mean, people keep saying we're gonna get swept, or 2 people said we're gonna get swept by Carolina. One said we're gonna split. So I don't know. Oh, I saw pictures of him. Well, it's the medication. He's bipolar. I mean, a lot of shit he did in the past, it was because, bipolar, you're basically manic depressive or some shit. I don't know. I guess the medication's working. I don't know. But he was with the Giants in 2017. He's with Seattle this year before they cut him. It is what it is. So, yeah. But I wasn't in favor of Des Bryant either. But I mean, if they help our team, if they help and they, whatever. I mean, Marshall's not nowhere as near destructive as probably Des was or were. I don't know, but if they, if the Saints trust him, then I trust him. So I like to say, welcome to Who Dat Nation, Brandon Marshall. He's only 30 catches away from 1,000 yards, so hopefully we can have him meet that milestone. And, yeah, well, of course he's going to win. How can you lose with the best quarterback, the best running back, the best wide receiver, hell of a defensive player? How are you going to lose? Yeah, that's true also. Dez was out for 9 weeks or more. Brandon Marshall got cut, 2-3 weeks ago? Probably 2 weeks ago, if that. So, I mean, he's still in rigorous shape. And they had him work out the same day as Dez. They didn't work out together, though. But they reported this. Actually, Adam Schefter reported this yesterday morning that they were going to sign him. See, NFL rules prohibit any moves after Saturday. Like, you can do practice squad, but you can't sign anybody. So it was too late to sign him. I saw MVP races today. I don't remember who it was, but there was 2 or 3 people, and this is the order they got it in: Gurley, Brees, Mahomes. Gurley, Brees, Mahomes. Gurley ain't doing shit. Cooper Kupp tore his ACL, so he's out for the year. So, we happen to play the Rams again. We ain't got to worry about that crap. But Deion Sanders came out and said, if Drew Brees is not the MVP, I like to know who is, because no one is playing better than Drew Brees right now. 21 touchdowns, 1 interception. The man's got he's completing 78% of his passes, which is breaking his own NFL record by like a lot. He was 22 out of 25 yesterday, and 2 of them were drops, and 1 was an incompletion that he had to throw away. I mean, he had under 300 yards, but still. I don't know if they did or not. But it's not that we needed more. Yeah, I mean, they say the wide receivers depth. No other wide receiver on the roster other than Thomas has caught more than 12 passes, they said, which is astounding. But I mean, Keith Kirkwood did, this and that. Oh, yeah. Thomas Morstead has only punted 19 times this year. The NFL record is 1990 Houston Oilers. I think it's 34. So, and if it wasn't for the last play of the game where they had to kneel down, we would have scored on every possession. We scored on like 9 possessions straight. I think it was 5 touchdowns and 4 field goals, which was awesome. And the Bengals fired the defensive coordinator today, like about 2-3 hours ago, because the Bengals, first team in NFL history to give up 500 yards 3 times in a row. Actually, the Bengals are on pace to break the Saints record of 2013, most yards given up, over 7,000. The Bengals giving up almost 5,000 yards. So, and considering they got a shitty defense and they're 5-4, that tells you something. So I'm rooting. This is a record I want to get broken because of futility, So I'm hoping the Bengals do break the Saints record and we get that negative stain out the way. Well, that's pretty much why they want him. They want him as a number 2. He's not going to get a whole lot of looks. He'll get some looks. Brees will throw it to anybody. But hopefully Thomas will get everything going. He wasn't exactly how he played against the Rams, but he still had, I think it was 80-something yards, maybe. I don't remember, but I don't know. I haven't seen the defense rank in a long time, like about 3 or 4 weeks. Usually Jeff Duncan will come out and say what I know the Saints, the run defense is probably around 3 or 4. It was number 1. I think it dropped a little. After yesterday, we had 4 sacks. Okafor, Aces got a half a sack, I believe. Onimata. Jordan got a sack. Rankins got a sack. And someone else got a sack. But there were 4 sacks. Brees never got sacked once. Brees only got sacked, I think, 3 times all year. The only negative out of yesterday's game, Andres Peak got hurt like he always does, but he came back. Teron Armstead, they said he hurt his shoulder. I haven't heard any updates on that. Hopefully he's fine. He was really upset about it yesterday, so he might have heard something snap or something. He's supposed to have an MRI, I think, so I don't know. Hopefully he's fine. But, I mean, Gerard Bushrod came in and he did his job. So, but I don't know what the Saints are ranked, but they have to be in 15. Yeah, that's an Anzalone. I forgot. I don't remember. I'm half alive still. Yeah, I am testing something with my old phone. I got my old phone to work, and I got this sucker to work. So one day I'm gonna try to do the little stream. I'm gonna be on here, and I'm gonna point this to the ceiling. I'm gonna be like ceiling cam. So I'm gonna try. I don't know. I'm just gonna try to figure it out. Yeah, I know his nickname's Thor. Jeff Duncan tweeted, in his 18th season at age 39, Drew Brees leads the NFL in completion percentage, 77-3, touchdown to interception ratio, 21-1, and passing efficiency, 123.8. The NFL record for passing efficiency is 122.5 by Rodgers in 2012. Rodgers won the MVP that year. Well, we already know they're not going to – there's no way in blue fuckery they're going to give Drew Brees the MVP. They're just not. They're not going to do it. I mean, he got screwed 3 times already. But then again, I'd rather that Super Bowl MVP because that's fine with me. You know, but yeah, hopefully Brandon Marshall works out. Hopefully we get him 30 catches. He's probably going to have, he breaks his own records, but Marshall's probably going to have the same contract as Dez had, prorated if he gets A, B, C, D, whatever, because they don't have a lot of cap room. So, but he's 30 catches shy of 1,000. So I'd like to at least see that. Brees is at 509 touchdowns. He's 30 behind Peyton Manning. Unless he goes on a really, really hot streak and he has like 4 touchdowns in every game, I don't see him breaking it this year. But he's under contract next year, so he'll break it then. And Brady didn't have a touchdown yesterday. So at one point they said Brady was like 60 or 70 touchdown passes ahead of Brees. And Brady's actually playing like a 41-year-old. Some of them plays that he did against the Tennessee Titans yesterday, like he was erratic, so Brady might actually be breaking down finally. Because Brady's the only person in this generation that's got a legitimate shot at taking any of his records. They're already talking about 15 years Patrick Mahomes breaks all the Brees' records. That's bullshit. He has one good season, and you christen him to God. I mean, I don't know. All the Kansas City fans are going ape shit. They were like, we're the best team in the NFL. We're 9-1. Yeah, bullshit. Yeah, Brady didn't have a touchdown yesterday. So, as far as the yardage department, Brady's like about 7,000 or 8,000 behind Brees, I think. So Brady's not going to catch up with him on that. I don't see that happening on that side. Well, he's on pace. I think I read where he's on pace for 47 touchdowns and 2 interceptions or something like that, or 43 and 2. He's at 21-1. I'm going to say Brees is going to have 37 touchdowns and 3 interceptions because I don't see him going a whole year without just 1 interception. He may have 40 touchdowns. I don't know. They're trying to run the ball. We had over 250 yards yesterday running. I said before the game, I told who that discussion. I said, I have a feeling that Ingram's going to get 250 yards rushing. Against this defense or whatever, I just had a number. And Ingram had, I think, like 80 yards rushing and like 100 plus running. So I don't have the numbers in front of me. I think he's more closer to 5,000. But my point is he's not going to catch the yardage record. He might catch the touchdown record, but, Brady's 2 years older than Brees. Brady's 41. Brees is only 39. Well, he turned 40 in January. He's only got 13 months on me. So, so we got to figure all that stuff out. I woke up way too early this morning. I feel tired as shit right now. Pretty much. Yeah, the Pats are 7-3, so they got their ass beat by Tennessee yesterday. So but yeah, we played the Eagles Sunday, 3:25. They flexed it. It was a noon game, but Why they want to flex it to 325 we're in the Superdome is bullshit with me because I don't like them flexing all these games at home. If it's on the road, flex it. Don't make us wait at home. Come on, NFL. We'll have plenty of time for that bullshit when we're in the playoffs. And some Rams fan actually told me that if we play in the playoffs, the Rams are going to come to New Orleans and beat our ass. And I just had to laugh. I was like, oh, yeah, remember the last time you did that? Remember the last 2 times you did that? You can't. We already beat the Rams twice this year if you count the preseason win. That's 2 wins right there. I'll be more than happy to do a 3rd win. You know? But yeah, the Saints got Marshall, so you know, I hate flex games. Don't know. Never heard anything about Armstead yet. Never heard anything. No one's talking. I flipped on the radio this morning, 6 o'clock, to listen to quarterback to quarterback. You know, Drew Brees every Monday morning. He don't even know. No one knows. But the way he looked, I think he tore something. I don't know. He just had that look. Actually, I don't like flex games because I gotta freaking wait. A noon game, then they push it back 3 hours. I shouldn't have to wait for my team to play. Flexing is basically the NFL's way of punishing us. It's not rewarding us, it's punishing us. Because seriously, why does every fucking game have to be 325? Think about it, 325 in the Superdome. That would make sense if we're playing a West Coast team. But we're playing an East Coast team. Oh, you'll hear about it today. They have to make a corresponding move to put Brandon Marshall on the roster, so somebody's got to go. I'd rather a noon game. It makes no sense to put it at 325 when we're playing the Eagles. If it was 325 when we play the Rams, I can understand it. That might make more sense. But like the Eagles are going to sit there and watch a 425 game, get their ass handed. I just don't like flexing games. So Sean Payton was worried yesterday that we were playing a noon game because we hadn't played a noon game in like 6 weeks. He was so worried. How did that turn out? We ought to play noon games more often. Oh, they said we can't play in the cold weather. It was freezing yesterday. I like noon games. I want to watch my team as early as possible. That way I ain't got to sit through or shit through, whatever you want to call it. I don't have to sit through the freaking 325 awful games and the 725 awful games. And, well, they say it's rewarding you. I think when the NFL flexes you, Monday night is a reward, not Sunday night. Sunday night, whatever. Monday night, I want the Saints to play on Monday night versus Sunday night. Because Monday night, you're the only game in town, so everybody got to pay attention to you. Sunday night, you're the only game on at that. And you're the only game on, but still, it's not whatever. Yeah, back to back. Yeah, we play Sunday, and then we play Thursday, and then Sunday. Hungry Hippos. 2 back-to-backs. Thanksgiving, and then that Thursday Carolina surprise bullshit. So, well, there's only one more noon game scheduled, I believe. We only got like four noon games. We had like 10. They tried to flex the Steelers game from 325 to 735, and CBS said no. I think CBS is carrying that game. They said no. This last game right here was going to be flexed, but Fox came in and said no because they get one choice per year. I think it's one choice per year or one choice per week on who would know. So Fox protected that game because the NFL wanted that game at 7:30. Of course the Saints are good. They're going to want all the, I've never been to a game. Maybe one day I will go to a game. But it is something here. Let's see. Tweety tweet. Tweety tweet tweet. Oh, okay, I see what that is now. I had my backup phone for like a year and a half sitting on the table over there, and I just said, "Hey, let's turn it on and see if it works." And I did not realize you can use your phone without using your phone. Who knew? So I'm just playing havoc with people. That's funny. But let's see. 9 people. Oh, we got that thing. So yeah, hopefully one day I can get this site up to 200. That'd be awesome. That'd be freaking awesome. I have a fan base. So but yeah, I was waiting for. I don't know if who that discussion is gonna come on, but I'm gonna wait for his. That's what they said about week 15. Tommy Lee Lewis is already practicing, so he's eligible to come back next week, I think, or the week after. So it ain't that bad. I mean, so. Oh, yeah. You mean Trey Henderson? Yeah, most of the. Well, I'm not exactly tall to begin with. And I wasn't taking the video most of the time. My friend was taking it. I mean, I had the phone, like, at certain points I had his phone and I was taking it. Like, towards the end, I dropped the phone, I think, or something. I forget what, but most of the time, my friend had the phone. He was kind of like doing this, and he had it on the ground. It was weird angles. So that's why I took the phone. I was like, hey, shoot the player. Don't shoot down that way. Like, my friend's taking the phone, and he's shooting it like this, down on the ground. And I'm like, stop doing that. I don't know. Tre'Quan Smith has got an NFL already. He's a rookie. I mean, Eagles suck ass. We all know that. They have no chance anywhere. They got their ass handed to them by the Cowgirls, for Christ's sakes. The Cowgirls who suck ass. Absolutely terrible trash. In hell. But, yeah. It definitely whatever. Yeah, I swear. I'm going to take a nap after this. I feel tired as hell. Or I may just do a video on I'm actually going to test my other YouTube because I'm trying to get this on my phone where I could like beam the ceiling and it'll be a weird effect. Like a lot of these YouTubers, especially the coin people, which is on my other YouTube, they kind of they'll be on their phone and they'll point the phone down at the keyboard or whatever they're doing, and they'll have a split screen. I want to try to do that just to mess around. I won't do it on here though. I'm gonna do it on my other page. And all that stuff. But yeah. But I definitely welcome Brandon Marshall to Who Dat Nation. I can't follow him on Twitter because Twitter says I got Twitter put me on a follower account. So I can't unlike anybody and I can't follow anybody right now until I get like 400 more likes on Twitter. So, well, I'm going to shoot the Falcons and I'm going to burn the Eagles. Or maybe vice versa. I don't know. Birds of a feather, but we ain't losing no more. We going 15-1. How the hell, long as the offense is clicking, how the hell are you going to lose a game? Shannon Sharp actually came out this morning, or Sterling Sharp, whichever one of these morons, came out and actually said he doesn't believe the Saints have a good number one offense or some shit like that he was saying. I only saw part of it. And, my response to Shannon Sharp is he can fuck off and die. Because he not knows what he speaketh. So, Eagles, Dirty Bird Gumbo. Well, I got my eagle here. I got my Dirty Bird here. I wouldn't want to eat Dirty Bird because you don't know what kind of disease you're going to get from that. if you eat dirty bird gumbo, you might as well be eating rat stew. That's right. On Thanksgiving night, it's going to be like, I don't want the turkey. I want the falcon. The falcon. It's going to be lit up like Broadway. And that's going to be, well, yeah, I think that's a home game, isn't it? No, I think it is a road game. I don't remember. I don't have the schedule in front of me. I keep forgetting. I think it's a road game. But nevertheless, no, we played them on the road. Wait. No, we played them on the road. It's a home game. Wait a minute. Because we have, wait. Because if I remember the schedule right, it's home and then three road games in a row. But I could have sworn we played Atlanta in Atlanta already. Oh, maybe it's two. I don't know. I thought I saw where it said 3 weeks in a row we were on the road. I don't know. The NFL's confusion. They like to fuck us. So I don't know what it is. It's absolutely crazy. They like to mess around and do all that stuff and whatever. So it is what it is. Okay, yeah, I thought we played them on the road. Because that was the day they did the Tom Benson tribute and they misspelled the word rivalry. They spelled rivalry like RVAL. No, they spelled it RIVLARY or some weird shit like that. I don't know. It is something. Well, it ain't going to be shit out yesterday. You saw Matt Ryan on the bench yesterday. Matt Ryan actually was on the sidelines. He was like, fucking son of a bitch. I read his lips. That was hilarious. Because he knows he's on a sinking ship. You know. He knows it. I could have sworn we had 3 home games in a row. Everybody's talking about, the Falcons came back from 1-4 to 4-4. You see that moron Bruce Irvin? That moron Bruce Irvin got cut by the Raiders. He signs with the Falcons, and the first thing he says is, fuck the Saints. So I sent him a tweet. I said, no, fuck you, asshole. I said, I hope we see you in a few weeks and you break your fucking leg. You don't even know shit about this fucking rivalry. All you know is people told you to say fuck the Saints. You know, well, I call him melted ice. Because he melts under pressure. He got sacked a bunch of times. But Bruce Irvin, that stupid son of a bitch. I hope he blows out his fucking ACL, his Achilles. I hope he has brain. I hope he gets hit in the head and gets a concussion. That fucker. Like, he don't know shit about the NFL. He don't know shit about the Falcons. And he's gonna come on. And the first tweet he says after he joins the Falcons is fuck the Saints. Like, no, fuck him. You know. Yeah, see, there's the 3 road games. At the Cowboys, at the Bucks, and at the Panthers. I know there were 3 road games, and then there's only 7 games left. 3 of them on the road in a row. Oh, shit. I need to get more sleep at night. I can't speak. I mean, yeah. So. But, yeah, I don't know what they never came out and said anything about Armstead. Davenport, probably another 2 weeks because he's only supposed to miss 4 weeks. I think it's 4 to 6, but probably another 2 weeks. I'm thinking he'll be back for the probably the Bucks game, maybe the Panthers game, if everything lines up correctly. Because we don't need him against the Eagles. We don't need him against the Falcons. We don't need him against the Cowboys. We probably don't need him against the Bucks. We're going to need him against Cam Newton because that little fucker runs like a little schoolgirl. He runs around. He can't pass. I don't know. It looked like he tore something. But they said it was his shoulder, but he was holding like this section right here. And when you hold this section right here, it's your collarbone. I've broken my collarbone before. And let me tell you, if you feel pain here, you're going to feel it up here. Because I know when I broke mine, my whole arm was it went all the way down. It was like, but I don't know. It looked like he tore something. I hope he didn't. I hadn't heard nothing. All last thing I heard on the radio was like they're taking him to the locker room. That was it. The point after, they said nothing about it. They didn't say nothing about it on the radio today. Second guest show comes on at 4. So they may have some news on it then. But I haven't seen anything. But the Saints have to make a corresponding move to put Marshall on the roster. I'm hoping it's Ken Crawley. Get that fucker rid of once and for all. Who that discussion's thinking more on the lines of Kirkwood. They may send him back to the practice squad, which they might. I hope they don't. Or Austin Carr gets cut. Personally, if I had a choice, I would say Austin Carr gets cut because he. But then if he gets cut, the Patriots are going to sign his ass like that. So whatever. Andreas Peat gets hurt way more than Armstead. Armstead hasn't fully recovered from his surgery in the offseason. He just got off crutches like 2 weeks ago. Armstead he hadn't really practiced most of the year, but he's still not 100%. So, but that dude's tall. I stood next to him. Some bitches about a good foot taller than me almost. But no, Armstead is fine. No. Plus, you got a lot of contract with him. You got him for like another 5 years, and he's worth a shitload of money, so you can't move on from him anyway. You can't trade him. That'll be a major cap hit. We're looking at $20, $30 million in cap space. Oh, yeah. We're fine. Davenport's going to come back. Ginn will come back. Tommy Lee Lewis. I wish Patrick Robertson was coming back, but no. His surgery is going to take much longer, so they're not going to activate him. Although he's eligible to come back around week 15 too, but I don't see it. I don't see it happening. So yeah. But Brandon Marshall's who that now. So y'all go follow him on Twitter, Instagram. I'm pretty sure they got Facebook. But I have a Twitter limit, so I can't follow him on Twitter. So yeah, that would probably, if Armstead was hurt, that would probably be the move, to be honest with you. Yeah. But I'm hoping they get rid of Ken Crawley, but or they could put Kirkwood back on the practice squad and cut JT Barrett again for the 53rd time. Technically we're the number 2 seed because the Rams haven't had their bye yet. They don't have it for another 2 weeks, I think. They're the last team in the NFL to have a bye. But Cooper Kupp, one of their best wide receivers, I think he tore his ACL yesterday. They said something about a knee. So he, they say it's really serious. So, they are probably going to get another wide receiver. But at this point in time, who you really going to get? There's not a whole lot of whatever. I hope the Rams do lose to the Chiefs. Mahomes already got 31 touchdown passes in 10 games. Chiefs ain't had their bye week either. I think there's only like 4 or 5 teams left that have it. Because they space it out. Saints always get their bye week in like early. We had ours in like week 5 or 6. So, yeah, definitely. I wish Brees is the MVP. They keep saying Gurley. They're like, Gurley. They're not going to give Brees the MVP. Deion Sanders came out and said, if Brees is not the MVP, I don't know who is. Because no one's playing better than Brees. Nobody. They can't say Todd Gurley because we held Todd Gurley 68 yards rushing when the man's getting average at 150 plus. I don't know how many yards he had yesterday. The Rams don't have a bye for another week or 2. Once the Rams have their bye week, it'll catch up. And once it catches up and we keep winning, we'll have the number 1 seed by tiebreaker rules. Right now, we're number 2 because the Rams haven't taken their damn bye. So it is what it is, offhand. But yeah. But we'll see what Brandon Marshall can do. I mean, like I said, he needs 30 more catches for 1,000 in his career. So I like to see him. Hopefully he gets 30, he gets 30 receptions and has 2 or 3 touchdowns. I'd be happy with that. 30 receptions, 500 yards, and 3-4 touchdowns. I'll be happy with that. And he's in much better shape than Dez was, so he's still in football shape. Plus he's gonna draw the cover because they're not gonna double team Thomas, and if they do double team Thomas, they'll leave Marshall wide open. And despite that he's 34 years old, he could probably still go. Seattle misused him, but but definitely, it just adds more firepower to an already explosive offense. Did we really need him? No, I don't think we did. But Sean Payton wants to have that red zone offense. Well, considering we scored on every play yesterday, every drive yesterday, except for the last possession when we kneeled the ball, I'd say we did a pretty damn good job. We scored on every possession damn near when it counted, whether it was a touchdown or a field goal. We had 5 touchdowns and I think it was 4 field goals. So Lutz is 19 out of 20 for the year. So, that's doing pretty good. That's doing good overall. So, yeah, I don't know how the Seahawks used Brandon Marshall, but they sparingly used him. Yeah. Last week we had 25 or 28 in the first half. That set an NFL record right there. Yesterday we had 30-something, I think 30 first downs or close to 30. Yeah, Cowgirls suck. They blow ass. We all know it. They suck. We're going to hang 75 on the Cowgirls. We're going to go to AT&T Stadium and just, kick their ass. They're not prepared for the Saints. They're not prepared for us at all. So, yeah. But, yeah. Oh, yeah, they are. They're mediocre trash. The Cowgirls fans was talking shit to me this morning about something, and I'm like, they're like, oh, whatever. This dude that I talked to on my regular account, he's a cool guy, and everybody's he's like, Cowboys are gonna win 28-7, and I had to start laughing. And he's like, what's so funny? I'm like, you think the Cowboys are gonna hold Drew Brees and that offense to 7 points? That's what's hilarious. There's no way in hell we're going to be held to 7 points. Hell, we scored 7 points in the opening possession. Are you shitting me? Hell. The best offense is a good defense. The offense had way more snaps, almost 3 times the ratio to defense. The more the offense has the ball, the better it is for our defense, so they can't fuck up. We put Ken Crawley in at the end of the game, and he fucks up. We had 16 games in a row under 100 yards holding teams. Well, when Jeff Driscoll got that 27-yard run, it put us over 100. I know. I was intending to just do a short stream, 5 minutes or less, but when you have 20 people almost watching you, you can't just cold turkey. So, hey Jedi, what's up? But yeah, that was one of Slim Fitness' complaints against me. He goes, "You talk too long. You should only." Oh yeah, I might be on. He goes, "You should only talk for 5 minutes." I'm like, yes. whatever. When you got people to talk to and people want to talk to you, you don't just limit yourself to 5 minutes. You talk as whatever, and I don't know. He can do whatever he wants on his shitty page with his breakdancing bullshit. So it is crazy. It's only 12:51 p.m. Central Standard Daylight Time. And I gotta figure out. I gotta talk to someone about this old phone and see what's what. Well, it's not old. I had it for 2 years. Not entirely old. But it is what it is. I don't know if Carr's gonna stick around on the roster. They gotta cut someone. So we'll see who they cut to make room, or someone goes on IR. Okay, someone just texted Underhill and said, will Kirkwood stay on the Saints roster? And it says, Peyton said last night that he'd be up this week, but we'll see. I'm going to retweet that. Yeah, Sean Payton's quote, Peyton on the fire alarm. Destroy is sensationalist. Said it kept going off. I just needed the noise to stop. Well, most fire alarms, when they do that blinking stuff, they don't do noise. But I know the feeling. I've had that noise. Beep, beep, beep. It's starting to storm outside tonight. Yeah, Sean Payton said at his press conference that they signed Marshall. We'll see how it goes with him this week. He thought size was important, but experience and someone who has good hands. Well, Brandon Marshall's like, 6'5"? I mean, oh. Well, yeah, it rained earlier. Yeah, but Dez went to IR when we signed, what's his face? He's probably signed for the whole rest of the year. Prorated deal. So, but he went to IR. Dez went to IR, and we brought up Kirkwood. Even though Saints said, Sean Payton said they were going to bring up Kirkwood, even if Dez Bryant didn't get hurt. So, I mean, he said yesterday, the day before, he said the Saints are open to re-signing Bryant for 2019. He said Dez Bryant rehabs and does the best rehab he can, that the Saints will consider re-signing him in 2019. He gets a Super Bowl ring, I think he'll stay. Because by that time, you're damaged goods and you have to prove yourself. Yeah, pretty much. They on fire. 8 wins in a row. Soon to be 15 in a row, plus the 3 for the playoffs. So we're going to win 18 games in a row. I see it happening. I can't see us losing again. Will it happen? Probably. I mean, never say never, but I'm just looking at everything, and we already beat the toughest teams in the NFL. I mean, the Eagles, whoop-de-doo. Yeah, they just defended Super Bowl champs. They suck this year. Yeah. Oh, there goes a thunder. Yeah, that's what I said, Marcus. Carr will get cut, and Belichick will scoop him right up. That's why Carr's on the roster to begin with. I say, well, the trade deadline's pretty much passed. But I would have said trade his ass to the Patriots. Get a draft pick, Trade him for a 4th and a 5th. Why not? Tom Brady just played like shit yesterday. He threw so many errant passes, it wasn't even possible. It's only 4 or 5 teams have ever won 2 in a row. So yeah, it is what it is. Eli Apple had a pick yesterday. He should have had 2 picks. I don't know what it is with Saints players running into each other, knocking the ball out of each other's hands. I mean, they're supposed to knock the ball out of everybody's. You saw that play. I saw this play online. Yeah, I know that's what they said. I saw this play online. It was the Buccaneers and whoever they were playing, Redskins. And Buccaneers threw a pass, and the guy caught it. And the Redskins guy went, boom, knocked the ball out. And the ball went from like the 20-yard line all the way to the end zone. It just went rip. And that was so hilarious. If y'all hadn't seen that clip, it's on Twitter. I'm sure it's on Facebook. It is the funniest fucking thing. They just come up, boom, the ball goes. Whoosh. I'm like, there you go. The Buccaneers put up 500-plus yards against the Redskins and lost. And got 3 points. I don't know how the hell we lost against the Bucs. I think we looked past. I don't know. It's better to lose and get it out the way rather than running the gauntlet, because you don't want to go 16, 18-0 and do what the Patriots did. Lost to a team that they won in the regular season and got beat by the Giants when they beat them. So you don't want to finish 18-1 with your one loss in the Super Bowl. Anybody who beats the Falcons is one up on my book. But the Eagles are 4-5, so they're going to be playing for their playoff lives. You know. All right, who do you think we're going to lose to? If we're going to lose 2 more games, who do you think we're going to lose to? And don't say we're going to lose to Carolina, because there ain't no fucking way we're losing to Carolina. If we're going to lose to anybody, if we were going to lose to anybody, I'd probably say Pittsburgh, but we got Pittsburgh in the dome, where Carolina had to go travel to Pittsburgh to get their ass beat. So we got a 2-game lead in the division. So, I mean, you know, we got stuff going on. And it's all good and stuff like that. But waiting to see what's what with all the moves. They haven't officially announced it. I mean, Sean Payton said that he confirmed or whatever, but that is hilarious too. Okay, yeah, here it is. Josh Kattenstein said, no update from Peyton on Teron Armstead's shoulder, and he said we'll see on Wednesday when Saints practice. So the Saints, because Tuesday is the NFL mandatory day off, so the Saints don't even practice till Wednesday. So chances are you're not going to know anything about it. You're not going to. Holy crap. Well, this was going to happen sooner or later. Stan Lee passed away, according to Twitter, at 95 years old. So, you know, man couldn't live forever. All the comic book freaks are going to go apeshit today. Yeah. We're not going to lose 2. I don't see that happening. I don't. Yeah, I saw that on Twitter just now when I was checking. It's for some reason, rest in power, whatever that is. The center is trending. Facebook outage. Is Facebook down? Let me see. Facebook outage. Facebook's it's working, but it's slow. It's storming outside, and my neighbors are screaming because they're morons. I hope they get hit by thunder. I don't know what this Facebook outage thing is. I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, we're definitely going to feast on them. Yeah, 14-2 would be a new record because 13 The most wins we have is 13-3. So 14 would be a franchise record. So yeah, it's Super Bowl or bust. Anything that's not Super Bowl is going to be a huge disappointment because we can't go out like this 2 years in a row. We can't. We got to have Drew Brees back. We got to win this Super Bowl for him. Drew Brees is playing the best year of his career at 39 years old. Come on. It's like gotta play for him. Definitely. So yeah. Let's see. They don't say what Stanley died of, but I mean, at 95 years old, what can't you not die of? I don't know who runs his Twitter account. I don't know. What, 95? Yeah. Hey, who that, DJ? Yeah. Hey, them assholes talking shit on that stream this morning, them Panthers fans. Where the hell are they at? Max Kellerman doesn't know shit about football. He shouldn't even be on football leagues, period. He shouldn't even be around. Them Panthers fans and them goddamn, what was that dude's name? Asswhite McGee, whatever the hell his name was. I told him to come on the page and whatever. So, I don't see him on here. I was gonna make a short video, but I got so many people on here, so I'm not. Obviously, it's not short now, but we got Brandon Marshall for 1 year, so or prorated, whatever. So he's on the roster, so don't know the move. Whatever corresponding move it is, it's not gonna be Teron Armstead going anywhere. So IR or anything like that. So it's gonna have to be Carr or. I'm just praying that the football gods get rid of Ken Crawley once and for all. Ken Crawley, you're fired. We queue up Vince McMahon because we really need to get rid of Ken. We don't have any use for Ken Crawley. He just sits there and rots. We put him in yesterday and he gave up a touchdown. Back to his old ways. He's like, oh, I didn't know I was supposed to tackle the guy. Hell, I thought you were supposed to tackle him. It's like, don't you know to tackle the guys that let him run in for the end zone? They have to. They have to make a roster move. They signed him. They signed Brandon Marshall. They signed him about 3 hours ago. They signed him. Dez is already on IR. Dez went on IR last week to bring up Keith Kirkwood. No, but they got to make a move to put Brandon Marshall on the roster. So they have to, either like send Kirkwood back to the practice squad or cut Carr or something. I don't know. Who that nation #1 in the house? Well, Sean Payton said he wanted the targets the end zone. He wanted that. So, Brandon Marshall's like 6'5". It's really storming out there. Hopefully I don't lose my damn power. When it storms out here, everything goes. Because if I lose my power, I lose my net. But then I got my backup here now, so I can go on there and I'll be like, hell, bitches, what's going on, man? I think they should keep Kirkwood on the active roster because he showed a lot yesterday. He caught 3 or 4 passes. I think Carr should probably get cut. But if they cut Carr's just going to go right back to the Patriots. So you don't want to give Belichick any more ammo because they were really banged up yesterday. Edelman got hurt after a while. Gronk was on the bench like usual. And, he probably will. I got to turn my light off because if I don't turn my light off, it'll attract damn lightning or something. All right, now I'm seeing. I'm just trying to save my juice here, and I don't want it to go off in the range. Yeah, you hear it now. It's raining. It's storming out there, folks. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's really storming. Yeah, if my electricity goes out, I'll lose the power. Then I have to go to backup mode, which I just figured out I can do on this phone. Well, yeah. What the hell? Okay, let's see what we got. Okay. It's storming, folks. Storming. See the rain go. You hear it? The rain goes against my window, and it really beats against my window. And well, they said it was 100% chance today of rain. So, I don't know. It's probably going to be they send Kirkwood back to the practice squad, or they cut Carr. Maybe, I don't know. I'm outside New Orleans. I'm about 35, 40 miles away, mostly. Maybe a little more, probably closer to 45, I guess. But I'm a ways away. But they said 100% chance for rain today, so yeah. So it's finally starting to rain at 1 o'clock. This is what I call sleepy weather. It's dark outside and it's storming. I put my fan on and go to sleep because they got this YouTube person I watch, the relaxed guy, and he does all that rain and snow and sleet and all that noise, and it's supposed to put you to sleep. Well, that weather's probably coming this way. Well, like I said, don't be surprised if it get kicked off because, the last time I had really, really bad weather, it kicked me off my net. I mean, it does happen from time to time. I'll just come back on my phone and try to test my phone and do a part 2 if I can do it on my phone. Well, Gulfport's about an hour away from me, so I think it's about an hour, yeah. But, Kirkwood will stay, yeah. He's not going anywhere anyway. He's actually pretty good. So, it is what it is. We'll see. We'll see later on the corresponding move. Yeah, it's just started to storm right now here. And it's totally crazy. But like I said, I have my backup on my phone, so if it messes up, I can go on my phone now. Because I didn't even think this phone worked. Yes, football gods. I didn't anger you today, did I? Football gods. I want you to strike Matt Ryan in the ass. So it's hilarious. I'm glad I ain't got to go out in the damn rain. I mean, hell, let everybody else go out in the rain. I mean, I like when it rains to a degree, to a fault, but when it's storming, lightning, and thunder, that's when you don't go out in the rain. But yeah, Who Dat Discussion is going to drop his podcast pretty soon, so I'm definitely going to watch his and see what's up. Oh yeah, it's cool to watch. I just hate when it goes boom. I'm like, shit, because I got wine glasses and stuff in my front room on the stands, and when it goes boom, you can hear all the stuff shaking. Yeah, Chubb did an excellent job. I'm proud of the Browns. I'm proud of them. They took out the Falcons. Everybody in our division lost except us. So that's a bonus. So we got a 2-game lead over Carolina. We still got to play them twice, of course. Everybody's picking Carolina to win the division still, and I don't know how. They got lucky. Carolina had their flaws exposed against Pittsburgh, and you could be rest assured that Sean Payton watched that footage by now, and he's going to run those plays. He's going to run variations of what Pittsburgh did against Carolina. So, you know, woo! I don't know if you saw that. Lightning went. It is major chaos here. It's going ape shit. I think it's God's way of saying the Saints are awesome. We're throwing a party. Everybody gets wet. It's Victory Monday, so you can't damp this parade. You know, you can't. There's no way you can. But no, I live about 40 to 45 minutes away from the Dome. The Dome is in the French Quarter, so I there's nowhere near that. No, Mayfield? No. Patrick Mahomes is the rookie of the year. No doubt. I think he's a rookie, isn't he? No, wait, Patrick Mahomes is a second-year player, I think. If Patrick Mahomes isn't eligible, then fine, give it to Mayfield. Or Barkley from the Giants. You know, he's running. He's doing pretty good. I give it to him also. Co-rookies of the year. Maybe Josh Darnold from the Jets. I don't know his stats, but it's going to be pretty good. They may just give it to Mayfield because he's the number one pick, and he came in after one win, and then they had 3-6-1, I believe. So Cleveland's got the most wins they've had in the last 2+ years, 3 years combined, really. So, Brandon Marshall's got some talent. There's no doubt. He's got talent. You know, it's whether or not he can play and accept his role and not bitch and whine and moan and complain and just go out there and do his job and, you know, stuff like that. Which is always the key, you know. I mean, I'm sure he'll get like about 600,000-700,000 for the last 7 games. You know, catch 30 to 40 passes. Hey, not a sweet gig. Come on to a good team, win a Super Bowl. Hey, you know. Well, Brandon Marshall started out in Denver. He had Jay Cutler. Then he goes to Chicago. He's got Jay Cutler. And he goes to, I believe, Miami, and he had Jay Cutler. So when most of your quarterbacks is the same quarterback, then you got a problem. Oh, yeah, well, of course they're going to be. Why would they drop? After dropping 51 points, why would you drop? You know? I wouldn't drop at all. Oh, I wouldn't drop them. So, hell. And that's doing pretty good. Interesting. Looking at all this, what you call it. But I didn't so-called see it on there. Breaking news. It's a breaking. What is this nonsense? I don't see the power rankings, but I know they won, obviously, because they're pretty damn good. And you know they're good. Let's see. Yeah, I saw that. So, yeah, I definitely did see that. Oh, the Eagles are going down. I got no muss and fuss about all that stuff. Drew Brees has made wide receivers Marcus Colston, that man should have went to like 5, 6, 7 Pro Bowls. Not one damn Pro Bowl in his career, and that's a damn shame because that man did a lot for us. He's the all-time receiving yardage record in Saints history. And you know the rushing record, all-time career rushing record, Deuce McAllister, 6,096 yards is going to come down pretty soon. Ingram's only 300 or 400 behind Deuce after yesterday's game. I don't know the exact total, but he's pretty close. He only needed 700 plus at the beginning of the year, so I think he's around like 400 or 500 now. Probably 400. Yeah, Coleman sucks. He is trash. I agree. Will Lutz is 19 of 20 on the season. 19 of 20. He doesn't miss. The one kick he did miss, it doinked off the crossbar, I believe. Brees should have, at least 2. 09 and 11 right there where the MVP is. It's going to be a travesty. If Brees does not win the MVP this year, shit is going to, Saints fans are going to go to the Park Avenue in New York and burn down the NFL headquarters. Because we're not gonna tolerate this shit of our treating of our quarterback. He's like 21 touchdowns and 1 fucking pick. This weather's making me more sleepy than I am. But definitely. We got everything clicking on all cylinders. And, Trevin Durrell's been on IR, I think, all year. I ain't never heard of him. Yeah, I think he tore his knee or something in the preseason, if I remember right. I think everybody's better than Austin Carr. Shit, I'm better than Austin Carr, and I ain't even an NFL player. Nope, Meredith is out for the year. It's storming outside. I'm sleepy to begin with right now, but pretty much. Pretty much. Oh, damn. Who's got a broken arm? It's not that he suffered a setback. It's that it's his knee or something. He I don't know. He did something with his knee. I don't know what he did. I don't know if it's a setback or not, but I'll chat for a while. I got 14 people watching. And besides, I'm not going to sleep anyway. I woke up at 6. Now if it dwindles down to like 5 or 6, then whatever. But nope, not until Wednesday. Sean Payton said that no word until Wednesday, till they practice. Then he'll evaluate him. So you won't hear anything till Wednesday. I was up at 2 a.m. I went to sleep at 3:30 and I woke up at 6. So as you know, I went on the feed, and that's all those Panthers fans were talking shit. And I had to tell her, we told them, them other people, they don't, what's Alpha Sports and those other 2 or 3 people, they don't come on here. I told them, hey, come on here, we'll chat, blah, blah, blah. They don't come here. So, I don't know. I followed them on here. I said, come on down. I told the Panthers fans to get their ass over here so we can chew them out. Of course, they're not going to. They're scared. Oh, yeah. Yeah. We got the fans. No doubt. We got them. Obviously. Oh, yeah. Every time I go on that stream, there's like all y'all's in this. I really don't have to say not much, but I do. I don't have to say much, but it is what it is. 21 people. That's what I'm talking about. I think the record's like 60 or something. But yeah, we get the people on here. We're doing pretty good. So yeah, he should have got the MVP. In 2009, he should have got it. In 2011, he should have got it. So we're looking at 2 MVPs right there. He might have got it in 2006 or 2007, maybe, but I don't think they let people go into the public, Tom, during the season. You can call them up and ask, but I don't think they let anybody in the practice facilities or anything like that. I've never been in I've been on the field and I've been in the back practice facility, but it's the actual buildings itself where they do the meetings and the lock. I've never been in there. They don't let anybody in there. They have guards 24 hours a day on that. Because I walked up to the door one time and I was like, "Hey, what's going on?" The guy goes, "You can't go in." I said, "No, I don't want to go in. I was just saying hi to you." He's like, "Oh, okay." I said, "Hey, what's that?" And then he turned around like, "What?" So yeah, there's like so many wrong words with that statement right there. I just don't even know. I don't know if they do tours at the Dome still or not. I have no idea. They used to. I went on a field trip to one. I was like second or third grade. I remember that, and to the Dome. No, it wasn't second or third grade. It was more like fifth grade, I think. Maybe fourth. I don't remember. Oh, I don't know. You would have to call the Saints ticket office, I guess. I mean, I don't know the number, but you can Google it. Oh, I don't know. I don't look on the website too much anymore because they got not false information, but they don't update their information a lot of times. You see stuff on there from like 2015 still, and I'm like, what the hell? Yeah, go on to OwnSaints.com. I mean, I know the ticket number. I think I still do, but but yeah, you can find out. But I don't think they'll let you go here, there, and everywhere. I mean, maybe there is a Dome tour that I don't know of. Hey, knock on Drew Brees' door. Hey, what's going on, Brees? Just go up to Brees. Open the door, Brees. Open the door. And he opens the door and he goes, "What you want? I'm Bevy here. I'm shitting a football. I'm throwing a football through a tire. What do you want?" Yeah. Look on the website, and it should have everything on there. I'm guessing. So I mean, in the Garden District, you'll see Drew Brees lives in the Garden District. That's like deep in New Orleans. That's like a couple of blocks from Tulane Ullman Stadium. Because the night I went to Ullman Stadium to see Brees practice, he walked home that night, and as he was walking home, he had his pads in his hand, and he had whatever, and he walked home, and he ordered Jimmy John's on the way. And dude drove up on a bike, and because people know in New Orleans not to touch Drew Brees. Something happens to Drew Brees, that whoever did it, that person is DOA. You will just say, yeah. There we go. Pop my freaking back. My back's kicking my ass. But yeah. Yeah, they know not to mess with Brees. That's like pretty much signing your death warrant right there. Oh, damn, sorry. DED. Die. Yeah. But definitely, I This was a few years ago. This was like 2 or 3 years ago. Yeah, now it's thundering out there. It's thundering like a mother. Drew could be president of the United States if he wanted to. Well, I don't know if he could be that. Drew could be governor of Louisiana and say, I ain't doing shit. Here's my platform. Nothing. And you're going to like it. All somebody's got to do is write Drew Brees' name on a ballot. And they'll just elect him. Well, Drew, what's your plan? I ain't doing nothing. That's good. Well, you're already qualified. You're more qualified than the rest of these idiots. Because they don't do anything as it is now. So, Nah, Drew Brees has got too many projects. He's got walk-ons. He's got Dunkin' Donuts. He's got Jimmy John's. He's got the Brees the Dream Foundation. He's got he's gonna have all he's coaching the flag, his FNA, his flag football. Omaha, red 32, blow me up the ass, hot. So. Yeah, I met Drew Brees 3 times. All 3 times at the Saints facility. I got a Brees autograph on his college card, on his San Diego second-year card, and on a Saints card. He actually signed my notebook a few times. I had a notebook, and I didn't even intend for him to sign. He just took it out of my hand and signed it. I'm like, okay, cool. Yeah, if you watch the video, I made a video. It's like the second or third video, and I'm trying to get Drew Brees to endorse the freaking website that I have. And I'm trying to get him to say, we are the Who Dat Nation on YouTube. And he fucker wouldn't say it. Yet, people are going, Drew, can you tell my niece happy birthday? And they put a phone in his face, and he'd go, happy birthday, Billy, or something. In his neighborhood, he's used to, in his neighborhood, they don't really do that as much. But people still knock on the door. And he lives on Britannia Street. So I know that I've been in front of his house already. I know exactly where he lives. I've never knocked on his door because there's no point. Because I know he's not home. Especially during football season, there's no point. Yeah. Well, the whole neighborhood is rich. The Garden District, and those houses are like $300,000 and shit. Yeah, his neighbors aren't going to mess with him because they see him all the time. They're not going to, Yeah. He's with whatever. I mean, he lives in a pretty big house. I mean, he renovated it and stuff too. I don't know how old his house is, but like I said, I have no idea. I don't know whatever. Yeah, those houses are old. So, well, New Orleans is 300 this year. They actually brought back the Buddy D commercial, River Pirates Disposal, from like 20-something years ago, 30 years ago, probably 20 years ago. I tried to call on the point after yesterday. I couldn't get through. I used to be able to get through all the time and talk to Buddy D when he had his point after, and I recorded him. I have to figure out a way to get it off my tape and then put it on YouTube. But I don't think they can claim copyright. I'm gonna see if I can dub them off the cassette tapes and somehow put them on maybe SoundCloud. I don't know. I'll try to figure out something. I'm trying in the future to get them from my cassette and try to put them on here because I used to call them all the time. But they never considered me a regular, though, like they do with Abdullah Tentmaker and Tony in Australia and there's a few other ones. But I would call in like every week, and I would talk to Buddy D. A couple of times he called me a squirrel, which is, kind of a compliment, I guess. And I talked to Bobby Hebert quite a few times, but it's been like 2 or 3 years since I called in. So I tried calling yesterday, And if you don't call right away, you're not getting in. It's just the nature of the thing. I don't know how to do all that stuff. I have no idea. It's on. Well, some of them is on a low projecting. It's low base tape, so I don't even remember how many calls I had. I think I must have called him like 50 times. I probably recorded half of them. Eli Apple's he's pretty good. He got blown on coverage a few times, but he's still learning it. He's still learning the playbook. But he's doing fine. He had an interception a week before. He had one this week. He should have had 2. He's doing fine. I like him. He's a step above Crawley. I'll tell you that right now. Yep. We're going to be dancing in Atlanta, Super Bowl. All right, this is how we're going to win. We're going to win the Super Bowl. We're going to take a dump on the 50-yard line in Atlanta Stadium. We're going to soil that place. Then we're going to hoist up the Lombardi, and we're going to be like, yes, sir, we won. And then, that'd be the greatest thing in the world. We get to cherish Atlanta Stadium with the Super Bowl. Look at this. Boy, them Atlanta fans, woo, they would go in the witness protection program, them fuckers. Woo, I'm telling you. I hope it happens. It's gotta happen. The stars are lined up there. I know, Cooper. Yeah, I know Kupp's got a torn ACL. I heard about that. The stars are gonna align, the planets, everything. So it's gonna be pretty cool. It's all good. Well, I went from like 21 people to 8. That's fast. So I don't know. Now my pitch is going in and out. I think the damn right. Be like, listen here, Matt Ron. This is how we win a Super Bowl. We come in your city, we take a dump on the 50-yard line, and then you could clean it up. You could do what you want with it, but I would put it in your trophy case because that's the closest thing you're gonna get to a Super Bowl right there. See, and then they could show them. Look at this. This is a Super Bowl. There's a trophy. We should have won that. Matt Ryan will never get to a Super Bowl, let alone win it. Not with the team he's got. Arthur Blank is like, and you lost. Not only did he make a jackass out of himself on national TV, he got his ass handed to him. So, how the hell that Dan Quinn's still the coach of the Falcons after that, after blowing a 28-3 lead? Probably. Ingram's only making a little over $3.5 million this year, so unless some team throws like $8 or $10 million at him, I don't see why. Why not? I think he likes Ingram. He likes Kamara. He'd be stupid to leave. Maybe. I don't know offhand. But maybe so. You never know. Probably not. We have a history of beating the teams. Hell. But yeah, we definitely. Yeah, oh yeah, we're gonna get them. We get the Super Bowl. Atlanta gets the toilet bowl. That's how it works, folks. Take one giant dump in Atlanta Stadium. Perfect metaphor. What better way to do that than to win a Super Bowl in their stadium? So, oh yeah. Well, they were born here. Of course, they're going to be straight New Orleans, obviously. Oh yeah. They love New Orleans. They're not going anywhere else. I mean, Drew Brees is originally from Texas. He does go back there from time to time, vacation and stuff, because his dad lives out that way. But other than that, yeah, he's for the long run, yeah, he'll be here. So, it's all good. Shit, I've been talking for an hour and a half already. And I got 11 people, so I think I'm pretty much gonna wrap this up because I gotta rest my voice. Yeah, they all go to Newman. Well, Brees can afford it. Why wouldn't you send your kids to whatever? But anyway, I think I'm gonna wrap it up because I'm getting tired. I want to take a nap maybe or something like that, and hopefully we'll see if there's more news or whatever. But I appreciate all the people viewing. I mean, it's been pretty good that everybody's been viewing. But yeah, they went to Newman. No, Brees ain't retiring after the Super Bowl. He'll play his contract out. He wants 2 more, 3 more. He's gonna be fine. He's not retiring. And if he does, it'll be a family thing. But I don't see him retiring. Not one bit. We signed for 2 more years, but the 3rd year voids out. Because they did that to put a $14 million signing bonus on there. So, anyways, like I said, I'm going to wrap this up. So, because I only wanted to make a 10-minute video this time, but it went too long. But whatever. I like talking to the Who Dat fans because we're the best fan base in the nation, obviously. So, damn right he does. So anyway, I'm going to let y'all go. So y'all want to follow me? We are the Who Dat Nation on Facebook, at WATWD, and on the Twitter. We are the Who Dat Nation on Instagram, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, Ingram's always fired up. Ingram's like, listen here, we won the game, and we're going to win some more because we're fucking awesome. You can't tell us otherwise. Nah, Patriots, they'll be in the playoffs, but they're not going anywhere. They're 7-3. I don't know. So, anyway, like I said, let me let y'all go because I don't want the power to jump out and all this other shit. So, if y'all know any Saints fans that have YouTube and they don't sub us, hey, throw us over. We want to take over the world, defeat the evil empire, dethrone the Falcons and the Panthers and the Bucks and those idiots. They got a Bucks fan that actually follows my page, and I don't even know why. It's retarded. They want to spy on me or something. I don't know. But anyway, we're going to wrap up this stream. So I appreciate all y'all, like always. Y'all are awesome. We have a good thing. I'll probably make another video Wednesday or Thursday. If any breaking news comes out, like, Armstead, like Wednesday, if they say he's out or something. Hopefully he's not, but, but like this with Brandon Marshall, that's kind of breaking news considering who he is, so that's why I made a video. And so I broke all the rules that Slim Fitness said. I shouldn't talk longer. I'm ugly, this and that, blah blah blah. So screw him. He sucks. He's terrible. He ain't a Saints fan. Just saying. All right, so I'm gonna wrap this up. We got 14 people on here. I hate to leave when there's so many people, but it happens. It is what it is. It goes up, it goes down, it fluctuates. So, I'm going to end the stream. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for watching. And who that said they're going to beat them Saints?